You're such an asshole.
Good morning, kids. Asshole Consulting. How you doing? I wanted to show some images here, and they're just going to randomly show up. They're not going to be coincidentally timed with what I'm saying. But we have a request, and this is an important one because you see colleges and universities exposing themselves like a pedophile to little kids on a playground. They're exposing themselves and belying just how worthless their degrees in. And particular types of degrees I'm talking about today are business degrees, namely management degrees. Now, I went to the school, Carlson School of Management, which is a horrible school. Do not send your kids there because I was under the delusion, as many of you are, I think millions of kids, it's kind of the paradox or the tragedy, where you think there's a good job at the end of these degrees. These degrees do take a little bit of work, some more than others. For example, biology or chemistry. Those are two real STEM degrees. They take a lot of effort and work, but there just aren't any jobs at the end of them. And I know a lot of you are interested in economics and finance, and logically you'd think, well, there's got to be a job there, the entire finance and insurance and wealth management industry. Nope, just sales. And when you go to college, what the business schools will do is say, oh, do you want a degree in MIS, or you'd like a degree in accounting, or you'd like a degree in finance? That's fine, but we're going to make you take all these other worthless, crappy, shitty classes that have nothing to do with your actual degree. And at the same time belies just what fake, fraudulent, faux disciplines. You can't even call them different. They're just, they're made up studies, made up disciplines that you have for organizational management, supply chain management, marketing, HR, and above all is general management. That one gets a lot of you lower middle income boys and girls like, I'm going to go major in management. And you guys have got to understand, one, what company is going to let you manage a division, let alone millions of dollars and scores of people? Because when you're 22 with your stupid business degree from fuck you, and then two, after a while, once you start taking these classes, you're going to start to realize it will tell you, these classes will tell you they're worthless, pointless, and stupid. And the client today has the epitome of empirical data. The number one way you could tell a business degree is worthless by showing us, by stretching it thin. So let me read this, and then you're going to see what I'm talking about here. Hello, Mr. Clary. I'm going by the name Ray, and that's all you need to know about that. So let's get to the point. I go to school somewhere in the East Coast. I don't even want to mention your town. And I'm taking a quality management class. I think that some of these business concepts are rather stretched out. You don't say. Really? Really? What did I say in worthless? Or maybe it was Bachelor Pad Economics. Business degrees will take something that can be written down in 2 sentences, and they'll stretch out an 800-page book out of it. And then they're going to make you study this watered-down, insipid, quote, discipline or study. And your brain just shuts down because there's not enough new material there to keep your brain interested. There's just not enough knowledge or information. So I would like you in a video to express your overall thoughts based on concepts, modules, and graphs that I will provide down below. Hopefully this will be very entertaining. Let me know if I will be charged extra so that I can hopefully adjust it. Don't worry, I charge you regular because this has got to get out there to prevent kids from majoring in business. Here we go. The definition of quality. The totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bear upon its ability to satisfy the stated or implied needs of a customer. Oh, well, suck my dick. Some academic who's never actually worked a real job in his or her life, nor ran a business, let alone an assembly line, he or she's going to come up with thank God we got quality described, because we didn't know what quality was before. We didn't know that. Now, he starts to provide some lists. These are all text lists that he found in his quality management book. But I asked him to provide some images from the book. I don't even know if it came from the book because they're really crappy images, as you're seeing, to show you that these are the types of charts and graphs and data and lists. And above all else, flow charts. If you see lists, if you see acronyms If you see cute, fartsy type of acronyms like it means, like, STEAM, science, technology, engineering, and arts, and math. Oh my God, it's STEAM. See, we had STEM, now we have STEAM. That type of shit, drop your fucking degree, get the fuck out of that program, and go put your efforts towards something that pays off. IT, accounting, engineering, something. Go become a tradesman. But if you see any of this crap that I'm about to listen, where there's lists of flowcharts and diagrams of modules, but there's no actual hardcore math behind it, it's just logic, you got to get out. Not just because it's a worthless degree, but your brain is going to melt. This is very important. Let me point out another thing. This happened in K through 12. This happened to you earlier before, typically in your English class. And what's going to happen is you're going to start going through this stuff. You're going to think it's really important because you're 18, you're 19, you don't know. These people are professors. They have gray hair. They must know what they're talking about, just like your teachers. And so you'll try to study this stuff, and you'll get like maybe a B or a C, or if you're me, maybe a solid DC student in English. And you think, well, I just really suck at business, or I really suck at English. No, it's because there's not enough material in this class to keep your brain occupied. It also doesn't make any sense. It's not logical. It's more akin to like you being a fighter plane. You have to go a certain speed, otherwise you will not fly. Certain planes need to go a certain speed, otherwise they don't take off. And there is not enough material, there's not enough wind underneath your wings to get you to take off with business degrees. So if this is mind-numbing and boring and like, I don't remember any of this stuff from my business degree. Not one thing. I don't remember lean management. I don't know the 5 steps towards achieving equality. And the fuck if I remember Porter's 5 forces model. That guy, I don't even know how he keeps getting his crap in managerial books. Although managerial books are crap, and his idea was crap. Oh, SWOT analysis. Oh my God. Strengths, weaknesses, outside, and whatever the T stood for. So anyway, when you see these types of lists, you're in the wrong. Drop your degree. Get out of your degree. It's worthless. And you're not going to be, this is all common sense. This is all common sense that you could figure out on your own. So let's go through some of it. Here, the first one. 6 key quality dimensions. Ooh, the quality dimensions, huh, boys and girls? It's safe. It's timely. It's effective. It's efficient. It's equitable. That's bullshit. You can see politics already seeping into it. And it's patient-centered. Now, see, if you take the S and the T and the E and the E and the E and the P and the C, guess what? You have STEEP with 2 E's. Isn't that clever? You have a mnemonic device now to remember it with, boys and children. Quality. You know what quality is. All that's implied in quality. Yeah, it's on time, it works, it doesn't kill people. And it's centered towards, it's effective. Really? You mean, so quality. We have one word for that. It's called quality. The 7 tools of quality. See, you just can't go be expected to be on your own to go like, ensure there's quality. Like work hard, be thorough, have a checklist. See, you need the 7 tools of quality. Did you know there were 7 tools? We're going to test you on the 7 tools, and then you're going to sit there and piss away at least an hour of your life trying to memorize the 7 tools of quality. Flow chart. Did you know there's the 7 things a car needs? Tires, a steering wheel, an engine. So you could have a flow chart. Okay, that's a tool. Flow chart. Number 2, cause and effects diagrams. I want the tire to roll. A check sheet. I'm okay with having check sheets. Histograms, Pareto chart, scatter diagram, and control charts? What the fuck? No kidding, really? We might use some of these. You're not even going to use half that shit. Histograms. A Pareto chart. Oh my God. Okay, now here's lean management. What does lean stand for? They don't tell me here. Lean. I remember, what, as opposed to fat management? You mean we shouldn't have bloated management in white collar classes? Lean acronym. No, Lean Education Networks. No, that's Lean Six Sigma. Oh my God, you poor bastards that have to go into Sigma 6 or Six Sigma. I'm a black belt in Sigma 6. I have my PMI certification from the Project Management Institute. I have no brain cells left because it was all common sense. All right, lean management. Identify performance problem. You have to identify. You see, the problems, you won't just know about them. Nope, they don't just show up. No, you gotta go. You have to identify them. Evaluate current work processes. Identify areas of opportunity. Find the root causes of problems. This is just basic common sense. You do this every day in normal problem solving that you've been learning since you were about 2. Boy, I sure want that lollipop up there. I don't even know it's a lollipop. How do I get the lollipop from up on the counter? Even though I am 2 years old to get paid. Hey, I got an idea. I'm going to move, saw my little niece do. I'm going to move this little stepping stool here over here, and I'm going to grab the lollipop. A 2-year-old does this automatically. Humans do this automatically. But you see, this gets back to the point I'm pointing out about businesses and how they expose themselves like pedophiles to little children. They take common sense, things that are rote rehearsal, things your brainstem does unconsciously that your frontal cortex is unaware of, and they stretch it out into a process because, frankly, these guys are so stupid, so low IQ, they have to take common sense and turn it into like this study, these processes, these organized and compartmentalized steps and stages. Well, you just do this on your own. I can't. This is the epitome empirical evidence. the triple E. Epitome empirical evidence. Oh my goodness. Give me a master's degree. Of just how stupid and pointless business degrees are. And how low IQ most of these business graduates are. Design a better way of working, create an implementation plan, identify expected improvements, make process changes, and measure results. Oh, this is just giving me nightmares and sending me back to college. You can skip lean. Yeah, but I don't remember what lean was. And I'm going to forget what lean is because it's all common sense. The Carlson School of Management steps to wiping your own ass. Step 1, take a shit. This is called the shit stage. Make sure that you're sitting on the toilet first and raise the lid. That's in the MBA class. That's in the Executive Masters class. Step 2, pull down pants. Step 3, shit in the water. Step 4, wipe. We have a special leadership course in wiping your own ass at the Carlson School of Management. Step 5, inspect shit on toilet paper. You all do it. Come on, that's hygienic. Step 6, pull up pants. Step 7, flush. That's the doctoral program at the Carlson School of Management. Do I need to remember these steps? You can kind of see, if you are steeped in this level of minutia, how you just get the pointy-haired bosses of the world. Nothing gets done at the speed of MBA. Nothing. You have to go faster than that. But man, okay, here, 6 Sigma, reducing performance variability. 1, define. 2, measure. 8, analyze. 4, improve. 5, control. Look, okay. Is that not what you do every day? Driving down the road, you see a deer. You do these 5 steps in under half a second. You define, oh shit, there's a deer in the road. Measure, that's a pretty fucking big deer. Analyze, well, if I keep going this way, I'm going to hit the deer. 4, improve, I better turn. 5, control, I turn. All in microseconds. You see, not for MBA majors. We gotta delve into this. There's a lot of meat on this bone to chew through. The formula of value, quality divided by cost. Wow, really? No kidding. You mean I want to improve quality and keep my costs as low as possible? Now, I got the images that Ray sent, and you can visually see there's not a lot of intelligence going on with those images. Crack open any managerial business book, any business book that you pay $300 to $500 for. Take a look at those charts of formulas. 1, you're going to forget them. 2, There's no intelligence behind them. And 3, how the fuck did they make a 500-page book out of that? And you could see where majoring in business is not only just a waste of time, but it's also mental torture. I think a lot of you who are in business, I know I rip on business majors, but a lot of you are smarter than that. And I think you'll have an easier time majoring in nuclear engineering or computer programming or something because there's something that's actually tangible there. There's a lot to learn in chemistry and physics and calculus. And then there's also inevitably a practical application to some of those things. Business, you are studying common sense that you could do unconsciously at the age of 2 in microseconds. But you're going to stretch it out over at least 4 years. And heaven help you, I had a marketing professor. He had a doctorate in marketing. What the fuck is wrong with you? How, spend more money to make more money. Really? No shit. You should analyze your demographics. No kidding, huh? I should do that, huh? Oh, God, thank God I paid $300 for that textbook and $2,000 for the class for you to tell me that. Oh, and by the way, I guess you're going to tell me that again in Marketing 301 and Marketing 501 in the advanced course, Marketing 801. I'll conclude with this because we have no more stupidity to go through and I already feel my brain melting. There's only accounting and management and information systems. Those are the only 2, quote, real business degrees you should major in. And even then, if you're going to management and information systems, you might as well go major in IT or get a real degree without the tarnish and the blight of having a business degree or going to a business school. And then go manage computer network systems if you want. The rest of it, seriously, all the other business disciplines, all of them could be summarized in maybe at most, a month-long seminar, like HR. Okay, there's some employment law that has some meat on that bone. Marketing, there's a little bit of statistical analysis you can do, but quality management, organizational management, and no. If you can wipe your ass, you have the equivalent to an MBA in management. Because there is no value to an MBA. Management has no value. It's simple common sense. And every fucking thing you learn, if you learn anything, taking management classes and getting a degree in management, it's going to be thrown right out the door because the environment in the company you're working for is so unique, they're going to have their own managerial practices and culture and environment. That you'll know what to do. You won't need to have your management class. I don't remember one damn thing from my managerial classes I was forced to take. Now, I barely remember anything left in finance. It was all such academic hokum-pokum bullshit. So please, do yourself a favor, young boys and girls out there. If you're thinking about majoring in business, don't. Again, unless you're going to get your CPA or go into MIS. Okay, fine. All right? And for those of you in business, you get the fuck out. Drop out. There is no reason for young boys and girls to be wasting their time, their intellect, the precious lives they use, and Lord knows how much of your parents, the taxpayers, and your own money on these worthless degrees. There should be no business schools starting tomorrow. That could be the Chicago School of Business all the way down to fuck use Johnson's School of Managerial Dipshittery. Get the hell out of business school. Drop out of business school. Go work at McDonald's. Go work. Do anything but go to business school. Right? And then return to college, either be it the trades, engineering, IT, programming boot camp, anything. Heck, if you wanted to get a worthless degree, at least have fun. Go major in theater or dance. Go major in sculpture and art. At least have a little bit of fun with your worthless degree. But business has got to be worse than even liberal arts degrees because it's fucking boring. It's boring. So at least have some fun. All right, that's it. You guys got questions? Or you got clients that need asshole consulting. You got a loved one who ain't going to listen to you. And you guys need a swift kick in the ass from America's older brother. Go to assholeconsulting.com. If you can't afford it, which I understand, a lot of these problems can be solved by reading some of my books, which are much cheaper, Worthless being the most germane to this topic of conversation, the young person's indispensable guide to choosing the right major. We have Bachelor Pad Economics, Curse of the High IQ. Those are all good. Oh, and Reconnaissance Man. Those are all good books for you young kids, young adults out there considering majoring and going to college, right? You can pick those up for a song on Amazon, paperback, Kindle, audio. And if for whatever other reason you want to just give me money, I have a Patreon account. You can go to patreon.com/Aaron Clarey and tune into the Clarey podcast. If you like the cursing and the swearing and the blunt truth, there's just more of that, but me uploading in an MP3 format instead of YouTube. All right, we'll see you kids later.